Hey, how's it going? How are you? We're talking all things contour today. I am jumping in and getting started because here's the thing is I think that if you contour like I contour, it might not be right. Here's the deal. I have more of like a squarish rectangle face, right? So mine kind of comes across, down, and then kind of over, right? So it's a little ovally at the bottom, but when I was looking at all the face shapes, it's definitely more rectangle than oval, and I have a really high forehead. So there are different ways that you can kind of contour to shape your face because how I do it just might not work for you, right? So if you have kind of a more oblong type face, right? You're gonna wanna go all the way across. So I mean, I almost kind of have that, but mine does kind of go, I don't know. I have a weird face, I think, but oblong is gonna, and I will put the pictures in the comments so that you can pick what your face looks like. Like go look in the mirror, try to get your shape, and then see which one works, and then just kind of try it and tell me if it works, right? So oblong, it's kind of across here, down, and then a little here. I wrote all these down. Rectangle, which is what I think I am, that's gonna kind of be all the way across here, and then you can do a little here. I don't necessarily do my chin because I have an underbite, so you gotta take those kinds of things into consideration too. Round, if you have just a round face, you are going to want to contour like from here around and then this way, okay? Because you want it to look like it's slimming down at the bottom, where if you have a round face, it just doesn't look like that naturally. But contour means we can shapeshift. Like, I don't know if you've seen the TikTok, but if the church knows that we can shapeshift. Yes, okay. Diamond face, so pointy like, you know, that. What you're gonna do on that is really just right here. Because a diamond face, you're not gonna have this area up here like I have with my high forehead to really contour all that, right? If you have like a heart-shaped face, you're gonna kind of wanna go just right here and then down here a little bit because you're trying to, anything that's really brought out by that face shape, we're kind of trying to change it a little bit to give you the most like bang for your buck, right? You want your face to look, I don't know, in a certain way, and maybe, I don't know, okay? Oval face, you're just gonna do up here and down here. But then also, if you have, if you really wanna try to hide like a double chin, there's ways to do it down here and then kind of do it down a little bit. So there's lots of different ways. And then there's like a whole thing on just your nose. If you want thinner, if your nose is more turned up, if you want it more turned up, if you want it thinner, if you want it wide, like we all want something that is not us, right? Why do we do this? Good morning, Angela. Why do we do that? I don't know. We're just not happy with what we want. Like, I want a higher cheekbone. I want to look slimmer. I want my face to not look so full like it does right now. And then we have lots of products for you to choose from. Today, I'm going to show you this stick because it's just super easy. It blends super easy, not difficult. If the cream scares you, though, we have lots of options. So this one's $14.90. You guys, this is just a dark powder. And honestly, hey, Des, I'm so glad you survived your tornado. They had a tornado this morning already. That's just crazy. But you have just a dark powder. This one is 102, and this is the color I really recommend for everybody to contour with, whether you are red, yellow, light, medium, dark, because you can kind of darken this up or lighten this up based on how much you put on your brush, right? And the powders are only $12.90, so this might be your least expensive option, I think, yeah. But you can really contour with it. It's super simple. You can get a brush similar to something like this, or you can use this. It's a little fluffier, so you'd want to kind of pinch it at one end, but then you have this end to really contour that kind of area. But the powder's really, really good if you like that. And then we have several different palettes to choose from, okay? This one is $18.90. And it is the 3-in-1 face palette. So you get your like bronzer contour, you get your blush, and you get your highlight. This one, if you are too red, can sometimes come off a little bit orangey. So message me before you just willy-nilly go on the website. I'm not gonna try to sell you a million things that you don't want. I just wanna make sure you get the right product and the right color for your skin tone, right? What shape do I don't know what shape I have. I'm going to post the pictures in the comments so then you can kind of see those and like look in a mirror to really say, because I've always said that I am oval. And as I was looking at those pictures this morning, I was like, no, I am more rectangle. Like you can see where it kind of stops and comes across. It does come down a little bit because, you know, my chin or whatever, but yeah. 102 is my favorite. I love it so much, but I am very excited about my cream stick too. So this one is $18.90 and you get all three, but watch out for this. Watch out for this palette altogether, okay? It's very, very, very pigmented. So I don't know if you watched me in the beginning. This was one of the very first products I had, loved all the things. I put this blush on and it was so crazy bold. It's like literally just give it a little kiss. No like full on making out, none of that business, okay? Just like a little like grandma peck in there and put it on and you'll be good to go. Plenty of color, okay? And then the highlight is bomb. This one for me, my skin tone, it works, it does, but it's not my favorite, okay? So I'm just gonna throw that out there. Peach palette is definitely one of my favorites. The brown in it is just a little bit more brown instead of that darker color, so it's a little more neutral. This palette you can get a little heavier handed and really put it on, but then you still get this one, the contour, bronzer area, the blush, and the highlight. You still got all of that. This one is $19.90. So the pink one is the $18.90. This one is the $19.90 for the peach. And then you have the face sculpting palette, which you can, I love this palette so much. I love it for eyeshadow too. It's so perfect. You can kind of do your contour, bronzing, and highlighting all with just one palette, $21.90, still super affordable. Maybe you have to be careful with colors. Right, yes. So the 3-in-1, I would say, would be really great for you because you are so fair-skinned. You just have to be really light with the colors, which only means it's going to last you like 17 years instead of 12. I don't know if it will last that long, but that might be a little dramatic. I don't know, but you have some options. You know what I mean? Once we figure out our face shape, hey Lynn, you figure out your face shape, practice. Put it on. Do you like it? You don't? Take it off. Play again. Kind of play with those face shapes. I'm going to put them in the comments afterwards. I meant to print them off, but it didn't work out. So I want to show you this one because in my bundle this week, I'm trying to do just a really light look. Today I did do a little bit more glam on the eyes, but because I didn't have to do it live, right? So this week, the bundle though is the eye primer. I did post a picture in my stories this morning of one eye done and one not. So that you could see the difference of what this eye primer is doing, especially to my really dark colored lids. It will do that same thing to dark color under eye. I don't have a lot of dark color under eye, so for me, my picture is just not like, holy cow, that's amazing. I don't have real deep bags. I don't have real dark circles, but if you do, this will help and cover that too. But for me, I love it for my eyelids because they're so dark to start out with. And then once I put shadow on, it just seems to go dark quick. I don't know. I don't love it. But this week's bundle is the eye primer, the BB cream, which is what I used today, the contouring stick, and a blush. No, that is brows and a blush. Because, well, I love blush, right? What's the bundle I come on like? I just said it. You've been talking this whole time. The BB cream, the eye primer, the contour stick, and a blush. And it is $50.60. So literally like, well, probably by the time you add some tax and shipping, it's going to be a little closer to like, what, 55, something like that. But still under $60 for everything. And it's kind of my go-to summer look because I wear sunglasses a lot, right? So I don't always wear eye makeup or mascara or even liner because if you're outside all day, what's the point? I just am going to take it off later, right? I mean, if you're going to be in and out, then yes, I can see that. But honestly, on the days that I'm just going to be outside all day long, no eye makeup. I do add brows. The brows $12.90. But the bundle with the eye primer, the BB cream, the contour, and the blush is like $50, $55 with tax and shipping. So there's that. But I wanted to show you how to use this because it's so easy. Yesterday, I actually used it as eyeshadow too, so it was super fun. I do want to show you that at some point. I wrote before you said it. Oh, that's funny. I know. I hate how delayed the comments are because then I feel like I move past it and then I have to go back to it. It's insane. Okay, so for my face shape, I have that rectangle face and I have a really high forehead. I really want to get my forehead, okay, all the way across here. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend it. And then for me, for most people that are wanting that contour right here, like that, you see where that line is right there? That's really low. I want to come right in above that because I have a really long face, right? So kind of top of the ear down to kind of the corner of the eye, and then we'll blend it out. And it does blend really, really easily. That is the easiest way I know to contour to get it up high enough to where my face doesn't look like gravity got a hold of it because I'm over 40 years old, basically. Okay. We're not going to talk about all that, though. Okay. I like a little on the underneath of my nose so that it looks a little turned up. And then right here, a little here. You can put it here. I don't, only because I have that underbite, right? So then you can put it down here too to kind of contour all of that. And the pictures will show all the areas that you can kind of do that with. I don't necessarily always contour down there. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I just can't blend well. I don't know. I just don't love it like that. But then I just take my kabuki brush that I did my foundation with, and I like to blend it up so that I'm not, of course, getting down into where gravity is just not fun, right? So you saw how easily that blended. I'm not like really pulling hard on my skin, and I'm just blending it kind of into my hairline. If you have really light hair, be careful here, because sometimes if I get it into my hair with my gray, you can really see it, and I don't love that, okay? So then if you want to set this with powder, you can, but you don't have to. I haven't been setting it with powder this week, only because I want a quick bundle, right? If I'm gonna be outside, if I'm being honest, I'm probably going to set it with some powder, because I'm oily. Again, that's me, right? So here's what I want you to do is have a conversation with me and say, okay, this is my skin type. Let's look at my face. What even am I? Like all the things, and I can really help you pick. Okay. And then I just blend it all up. Dryden, are you alive?
Oh, no.
His allergies are killing him right now. And I can only assume it's allergies and not COVID, because while pollen count is really high, he does have allergies, and he has no other symptom other than he cannot breathe. Okay. So then I just still take this brush that had the foundation on it, and I go all the way up to my brow, but you see how that really just makes it a shadowy effect. And then if you want to add some blush, some highlight, all the things, you can, but you don't have to at this point. Right now I could just be and still feel like I have some color to my face, because contouring is going to add that little bit of color so that you're not looking so flat on your face. But you guys, it's so simple. Like, I think that we're overcomplicating this. You want the bundle, please? Got you. I will message you. It just adds so much color and so much definition in such a simple way. So the idea is kind of, for me, this 3. And that's kind of a generic thing that people will tell you on how to do contour. But I think it really is more complicated than that, and that you have to find your face shape first, then find what looks best on you. Because if you have a super round face, this might not work for you. If you have a diamond face, going all the way across your forehead is probably not going to be the most flattering, right? It might not look terrible, but it's not going to be the most flattering. That's the whole idea of it. But guys, I'm loving it. This is it. If you need the bundle, let me know. I will be, let's see, I can't remember what the rest of this week is. My team and I've done challenges every day for last month and this month, so that we're all kind of doing the same thing, and it's so fun to see what they do versus what I do and how everyone does it a little differently. And that's the whole thing, is makeup is not like you have to do it this way or you're a loser. It's not like that, right? You can do it in so many different ways, especially depending on your face shape, what your skin tone is. Do you need, the red colors, the yellow colors, the neutral colors, whatever you need to kind of match in with your face so that everything's not so different. You want to kind of be matchy, right? So I love you guys. Amber, I will message you. And I hope that you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Take some time to contour. Doesn't take that long. Literally, this blends so easily. And if you just wanted the powder, so simple too, to just place and then blend out with like a fluffy brush. So easy. Maybe we'll show you that another day, or maybe I'll do a video for my Beauty Diaries group, and if you're not in there, just comment diary and I will get you added in there. Today I can't remember. I posted a video in there, and they're usually not the same videos. I usually try to do different videos for in there. So I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Oh, because tomorrow morning I want to tell you about, hey Lynn, thank you so much. I want to tell you tomorrow about the book that I read this morning, about the thing that we teach our children about the you get what you get and don't throw a fit. If you know that, just comment yes. If you've heard that, yes. I think we all have. We've all been taught that. I taught that to my kids. And now when I read this book, it was like this aha, like huge light bulb over my head. And I was like, that may have been detrimental to them. So tomorrow I want to talk to you guys about that. So I don't know if we'll do makeup because I really want to tell you about that whole you get what you get and you don't throw a fit thing. I think she said it differently. Like, I don't know, but it was get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Yes, we've all heard that, right? We've all heard that. And I'm going to talk to you guys about it tomorrow. So I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Take a deep breath, show yourself some grace, and do the things the best you can today. And once you know better, do better. Tomorrow, do better, right? So I love you guys, and I will see you guys later.